Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Ship2Shore. I'm your host, Lieutenant Kimberly King, and I am joined today by Midshipman First Class Sophia Hong from UC Berkeley. Midshipman Hong, how are you today?
I'm doing great, ma'am. Thank you for having me here.
Good, so glad to have you. So tell us a little bit about where you're from, where you grew up, where you went to school.
So I'm from Fullerton, California. It's in Orange County in Southern California. I moved there from Cerritos in fourth grade, basically stayed there up until the time when I had to go to college in Berkeley. So in high school, I did the ROTC program. I had really great instructors there, specifically First Sergeant Lyon. And so after hearing about his time in the Marine Corps, that's what initially piqued that interest for me to go after the ROTC scholarship. So I specifically decided to choose surface warfare for my service selection because of that time when I went on summer cruise on a destroyer in Washington State. During that time, I really realized that the surface fleet was for me after spending some time with the GMs in missile division. And so it was during that time where I thought that it was the people in the Navy who really make it worthwhile. For ship selection, I ended up choosing the USS Essex out of San Diego. So currently, I'm majoring in mathematics with a teaching concentration. In terms of applying it to being a naval officer, I think with math, you really have to think critically and outside of the box. And so with that, I think I'll be able to use math and the kind of skills that I've developed over my 4 years in college to think critically and think outside of the box when it comes to solving problems. I am a Korean American, and every year my family celebrates different Korean traditions. And so growing up, I've really experienced Korean culture, and being in the US, it didn't really stop me from experiencing that side of my family, that side of me. I went to schools that were really predominantly Asian. And so going to UC Berkeley, where there's such a diversity of cultures and backgrounds, it was a bit of a shocker. It was a big eye-opener for me since I've been mainly around people who are my same ethnicity or just other Asian people. Definitely going to UC Berkeley, being in the ROTC program for sure, it really widened my perspective. So I'm really excited to be a Korean American leading sailors in the Navy. I've actually never really had female Asian mentors in the past until recently. And so I'm excited to lead people and kind of show other people who are currently in my shoes right now that representation is really important and that it matters. So I would like to give a shout out to my mom and dad, my two sisters, my boyfriend, my dog Oliver, who is always there to support me, and of course all of my instructors at the ROTC program at UC Berkeley.
Wonderful. Well, Midshipman Hong, it's been so great speaking with you. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today. And I look forward to seeing you soon. And I wish you the best of luck with your very, very new Navy career. And I know you're going to do amazing things.
Thank you, ma'am.